Who is Bassirou Diomaye? Limited information exists about the early life of this captivating young Senegalese leader, except from his birth in 1980 in Indiagonie within the western Embark of Senegal. According to Faye's campaign platform, he completed high school in 2000 and pursued a law degree before obtaining a master's degree from the Dakar Sheikh Anta Diop University around 2004. He specialized as a tax inspector. Faye encountered his mentor, political figure Ousmane Sonko during his tenure as a tax inspector post-graduation. Over the years, their bond strengthened, leading to Faye's invitation to join Sonko's PASTEF party when he established it in 2014. Moving swiftly up the ladder, Faye emerged as a key player in Sonko's 2019 presidential bid. However, following Sonko's contentious arrest and subsequent conviction, which many labeled politically motivated, Faye found himself in the forefront of the PASTEF party, attempting to rally opposition forces against the ruling government. Yet, in April of 2023, Faye encountered a similar fate as his mentor, facing arrest and detention on charges widely perceived as political driven. Come January 2024, while Faye's mentor, Ousmane Sonko, was disqualified from the presidential race, Faye's name remained on the list. Despite being held in detention without conviction, seizing the opportunity, Sonko threw his support behind Faye, rallying over 100 political factions to endorse Bassirou under the banner Diomaye and Sonko, symbolizing their united front. Both Faye and Sonko were released in mid-March 2024. What a wow! Wasting no time in transversing the nation and garnering significant support ahead of March 2024 elections, benefiting from a groundswell of backing from disenchanted young voters frustrated with issues like unemployment, corruption, and Macky elections delayed. Bassirou Diomaye Faye secured a resounding victory over the ruling party's candidate, Amadou Ba, clinching approximately 54% of the votes compared to Ba's 37%. After his triumph in the fiercely contested election, Faye promised a new dawn, Senegal vowing to lead with integrity, transparency, and a firm stance against corruption while rebuilding the nation's institution. Additionally, he pledged to liberate Senegal from colonial influence, signaling potential shifts in the country's relationship with its former colonial power, France, and as anticipated by many experts. The recently inaugurated President Faye emphasized the concept of sovereignty numerous times in his agenda, indicating his firm stance against foreign interference, particularly from France and other Western powers. President Bassirou Diomaye Faye aims to achieve this by first reassessing Senegal's international alliances, specifically focusing on its relationship with France, a key trading partner. This reassessment seeks to position Senegal as an equal player on the global platform. Faye is likely to concentrate on reversing existing agreements with France, spanning various sectors like mining, hydrocarbons, ensuring they benefit both nations equally. Faye and his mentor Sonko have long hinted as they strive towards rebalancing, advocating for a departure of France's dominance, influence, and on a move towards partnership to empower Senegal, emphasizing mutual growth and self-reliance. Moreover, decades of independence, a subtle web of French influence persists, especially through economic and military mechanisms known as the Franc, which maintains a sphere of influence over former colonies. A central aspect of Franc is the CFA franc, a currency shared by 14 ex-French colonies in West and Central Africa, with France holding a significant portion of their foreign reserve. While France guarantees the convertibility of CFA franc to the euro, critics argue that this system perpetuates dependency and pursues economic sovereignty. However, this apparent financial security comes with significant drawbacks. These nations are required to deposit a substantial 50%, whopping half of their foreign exchange reserves in a French bank. This not only hampers their access to vital funds for development, but also benefits France through profits generated from currency printing. Consequently, these countries face limitation in crafting independent monetary policies or adjusting interest rates to stimulate their economies, reflecting in their economic standings. 9 out of 14 nations using CFA franc are ranked among the world's least developed countries. Additionally, French control extends to military bases established across former colonies, while officially aiming at providing security and combating terrorism. Critics argue these bases discourage investment in domestic militaries, fostering reliance on France for defense. Moreover, some nations reportedly pay France for this so-called protection, further straining their already stretched finances. However, under Faye's leadership, these dynamics are poised to shift. A cornerstone of his campaign was monetary reform, including the potential introduction of a new Senegalese currency to replace the CFA franc. While the proposal has sparked concerns in financial circles, Faye advocates a cautious approach. He envisions Senegal departing from the CFA franc within the framework of the Economic Community of West Africa states, ECOWAS, possibly adopting the ECO, a unified West Africa currency in development. The ECO could serve a foundation for a future Senegalese currency. However, should the ECO project encounter obstacles, Faye asserts Senegal's readiness to assert its sovereignty by potentially breaking away from CFA franc unilaterally. The decision to pursue economic independence represents a significant leap forward for Senegal, signaling the country's determination to chart its own course free from external constraints by taking steps to reassess its economic ties with France and potentially introducing a new national currency. Senegal, under Bassirou Faye's leadership, aims to reclaim control over its financial destiny. This move not only demonstrates Senegal's sovereignty, but also sets a precedent for other former French colonies grappling with similar issues. The election of Bassirou Faye has injected Senegal with a renewed sense of optimism and possibility. It goes beyond a mere change in leadership. It embodies a collective desire for a fresh start and a future shaped by Senegal's own aspirations and priorities. Faye's commitment to dismantle economic dependencies on France resonates deeply with many Senegalese who yearn for greater autonomy and self-determination. By negotiating partnership and exploring alternative economic avenues, Faye seeks to empower Senegal to thrive on its own terms. Moreover, Senegal's peaceful transition of power from a long-standing incumbent to an opposition figure like Faye serves a beacon of democracy and stability, not just for Africa, but for the world at large. It underscores the Senegal's commitment to democratic principles and its ability to navigate political changes peacefully. As Senegal embarks on this journey towards economic liberation under Faye's leadership, the global economy watches with anticipation. Its success in fostering African prosperity free from historical constraints could serve as a model for other nations facing similar challenges. In essence, Faye's presidency represents a pivotal movement in Senegal, a moment characterized by hope, determination, and unwavering belief in a brighter future for the nation and its people. If you found this informative and educational, be sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you soon on our next video. Take care.